Huh.
What could you buy with $450? $450 freaking dollars. You could get about 8.5 of these. You could get about 3 of these.
Amazing!
You could buy about 6.5 of these Tommy Hilfiger boots that I recently bought. You could buy any of those things that I've listed. You could also just shut up already and pay the $450 to get your own Yamaha Reface CS. And I don't want to hear any crap about how it's not worth that price and how it was cheaper a year ago or 2 years ago or 3 years ago. If you're interested in it, just buy it already.
I understand that $450 is a lot of money.
What do you want from a product that requires you to spend a large amount of money? You want it to meet or exceed all of your personal expectations, your wants, and your needs. You also want the product to serve a purpose. You want the product to be reliable. And most of all, you want the product to be useful.
I mean it when I say this. The Reface CS exceeds all of my personal expectations, wants, and my needs from a synthesizer.
It's purposeful. It's useful. I use it more often than any other hard or soft synth that I currently own. Why? Haters seem to judge this synthesizer simply based on the features that it lacks. If that's you, you have the wrong understanding of this thing's value. The Reface CS derives its value in the multitude of sounds that are available and the fact that you can easily navigate and find those sounds. Do you believe that the phrase less is more holds weight when appropriate? I do. And I believe it to be appropriate in the instance of this portable 17 parameter synthesizer by Yamaha, who has proven why they are one of the best synthesizer manufacturers of the past 50 plus years. No, it is not a CS80, but it also doesn't cost 60 grand. It doesn't require multiple people to move one of these things around, and it does not require constant maintenance in order to keep this thing in working condition. You are lying to yourself if you think that unlimited parameters and more features simply equates to a better opportunity at getting more value and getting more use out of a synthesizer. Just like how I would be lying to myself and you if I told you that an absolutely useless synthesizer is worth $450.
The Reface CS can be used by different levels of musicians, from beginners to experienced professionals. A beginner will easily be able to learn and understand what is happening sonically when they move the various gliders. An experienced professional will immediately be able to get unlimited use out of this thing.
And that fact won't change simply because it doesn't have an arpeggiator, or it doesn't have a sequencer, or it doesn't have enough keys, or whatever else these people think it needs in order to prove its worth. I promise any synth player who is worth their weight is not going to sit down at this thing and be like, I can't do anything with this. It's too tiny. It's too limited. Where are the presets? Wow, what the heck this is a bad synthesizer. I'll tell you exactly what they'll do. They'll sit down at this thing, they'll start to play the keys on it, and then they'll react like this. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh, oh, that's nice. Man, that sounds good. That sounds really good.
And then they'll start to adjust some of the gliders and maybe turn on an effect. And soon after that, they'll be coming up with great sounding synth parts without any of the nonsense of the long process it takes to get there.
I wish I could more easily make sense of why I love this synthesizer so much and why I think it's worth the price. But I'll sum it up by telling you this. If you were to ask me, what's your favorite instrument that you own? Reface CS. Easily. I will never sell it. Typically, when I break out a synthesizer, I don't want to be overwhelmed and I want to put it to use. I want to write a specific part, or I want to come up with a song, or I just want to play on it instead of spending all day turning knobs and moving things and dialing things in, going through presets. Who wants to sit through all the presets all the time? Not me. Which would you rather have? A synthesizer that is really nice, has tons and tons and tons of features and parameters, so many that you find yourself getting lost spending more time dialing in sounds? Or would you rather have a great, easy to use synthesizer with a functional amount of parameters and features, ultimately allowing you to spend more time writing, recording, and playing parts? Which would you rather have? The first one, tons of features, so many that you can't actually write any good parts, or the second one? My answer would be the second choice. And if that second choice ultimately delivers a seemingly unlimited amount of high quality sounds for $450, then I'm willing to pay that price. Are you?